Who knows? We could be talking about Gunna being the GOAT of Atlanta. You feel me? As far as the rap goes, in a few years, if he keeps on going on this generational run that he's been on. No, no, I ain't there, you know. He's a plain Jane. This a Rose Road. Yeah, I'm paying the best. Yeah, probably paying the best. Yeah, yeah. Yo, look, listen. What's poppin' YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your friendly neighborhood Phantom. And today, I got a very different video for y'all. I got a very special video for y'all. I don't know if y'all know the song that was just playing, but it's that new Gunna. You feel me? That new Gunna Wunna. And I don't know how to take these emotes off my screen. You know, I'm about to figure that out right now. How do I? Like every single time I do like a thumbs up, it'll pop up with a thumbs up, John. Like, why does it keep on doing that? I don't know. All right, look, listen. You feel me? I'm here to talk to y'all about the new Gunna album. And in my personal opinion, this is just me, right? But I think as of right now, Gunna is officially the best rapper in Atlanta. No questions asked about it. You feel me? Ain't nobody dropped within the last year to 2 years since Gunna got out that has dropped a better album than Gunna. Can I get a amen in the chat? Am I lying? And if I am lying, then please let me know who dropped any better albums than Gunna since Gunna got out. Since 2020, what was it, 2023? 2023, A Gift and a Curse went crazy. You feel me? One of One went crazy. And I believe that the reason why this last one, you feel me? Obviously, this last John that he just made, obviously is literally called The Last Wun. I believe this might be his last album with YSL. Not only that, but I also seen that one of the inspirations for the reason why it was called what it was called was because of the fact of he feels like he's the last one in the rap game. That's where he's from. That's really on top. That's from his class. And like I said, let's be honest. Who's better than Gunna right now that's from Atlanta? Please name them. Who's dropping more hits? Whose albums are doing better? I don't know what the Gunna album sales are looking like right now. Obviously, we'll know that by the end of the week. I'm pretty sure like academics or somebody will, you feel me, let everybody know, blase, what the sales look like or anything like that. But who's doing better than Gunna right now? It's not a lot of people. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and let's get through this review. I've been spamming these songs all day in my ears while I'm at work. Because you feel me, obviously, yes, I'm in the military, but I have a desk job. So I don't do shit at all. You feel me, the whole entire day. So I'm literally just sitting there spamming. And I took a bunch of notes. You feel me? So we about to go through the notes. Now, overall, like I said, it was a very solid album. I think this was a different sounding Gunna simply because of the features that he had. He had a lot of Afro beats artists, you feel me? Shouts out to Burna Boy, shouts out to Wizkid, and shouts out to Asake. Asake. I think that's how you say his name, or Asaki. I think it's Asake. But shouts out to them, obviously. Shit, you feel me? Not a lot of people really want to work with Gunna. I don't know why. He's popping and he's hot. And shout out to the only two people from Atlanta that'll actually work with Gunna as of right now, especially on this album. You feel me? Which is Offset and your boy Nietzsche. Shouts out to them too. They did their thing whenever they hopped on the mic. They did very good. Now, out of all 25 songs, you feel me, that was on this album, how many of these songs actually had features? It was only 5. There was only 5 featured names on this, and there was only 5 features on this. So out of 25 songs, 5 of them are features, and the best songs on there are not the songs with the features on them. So I believe that that's a W straight off the rip. You feel me? Just upon that. Now, obviously, I feel like Gunna has these different... Gunna's albums, at least, are always listed in the format of where it's like the more of like the turn up songs at the beginning of the album, and then towards like the middle, towards the end is where he has it more of like his expression pieces, where he really speaks about like himself and like what's going on within his life and how he feels like he's doing compared to the rest of the rap game. And if you even if you go on like Apple Music right now, like you'll see all the songs and all the songs with the dots, and I'm gonna show y'all. You feel me? I'm gonna show y'all like a screenshot and stuff like that. All the songs with the dots are obviously like the most popping songs I guess on there, and majority of those are like the turn up songs. So like Many Nights, Let That Sink In, Just Say That, GP, Sapase, which yo, shout out to all my Haitian brothers out there. You feel me? I'm Jamaican, but shout out to all my Haitian brothers out there. Yo, when I lived in Irvington, it was either you was Haitian, you was black, and I just so happened to be Jamaican. So you feel me? Sapase, obviously what's happening, what's going on. So it's Sapase, you feel me? Of the most, I'd say the most lit songs that's on there as far as like dancing and turning up and stuff like that, the vibey stuff. Then obviously as you get towards the bottom, which in my humble opinion, I feel like are the much better songs, just to me, because I feel like Gunna's at his best when he's, you feel me, popping his shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like Gunna's at his best when he's popping his shit, when he's talking about his life and when he's saying, not only does he have like the cars, clothes, and hoes, but he's also gotten to where he's at, you feel me, because he's been struggling, you know, and it's not just from when he was a child, but it's also been from when he's also reached up at the top, which honestly, like I said at the beginning of this video, I feel like that's exactly where Gunna is. You feel me? He's at the top of the rap game as far as it goes from Atlanta artists right now. Obviously, that can always change. You feel me? I heard that Lil Baby's also dropping an album later on this year. I heard he's dropping 2 albums actually later on this year. So we'll see as he drops those. We'll see if he does any better or any other artist that's coming out of Atlanta. A lot of the songs, as I went through, like I said, I've listened to every song, I believe, like maybe like 3, maybe like 4 times throughout the whole entire day. So I'm just gonna start from the top and I'm just gonna keep on going down and I'm gonna rate them as I go on. So Many Nights, you feel me? I gave that a 7 out of 10. Let That Sink In is actually the lowest rated song on this album, and I feel like as I listen to this song a little bit more, I'll probably like it a lot more. But I gave it a 6 out of 10. Just Say That, 8 out of 10. GP, 7.5 out of 10. Sapase, you feel me? 7 out of 10. At My Purest, featuring Offset, 7.5 out of 10. Offset actually went crazy. Offset verse was pretty good. Biting My Game, 8 out of 10. It was very simple Gunna, but very effective. You feel me? Prototype, I really messed with this song. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Complete vibes, you feel me? Gunna's on there talking about, yo, these niggas, my prototypes, they can't fuck with me, all this other stuff. I was messing with that, you feel me? Um, Yo, WGTF. If y'all know what that, I mean, just go listen to the song, you feel me? It's a song for the girls. It's straight vibes, you feel me? I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up playing that in the song, you feel me, towards when, you feel me, it's almost time to close up. Like, yo, WGTF. You feel me? Y'all feel me? Forever Be Mine, you feel me, featuring Wiz the Kid. This song absolutely put me into my utmost feelings. Like, it's my ex's birthday month, you feel me? Shouts out to my ex, you feel me? I'm still in love with you. And when I be hearing songs like Forever Be Mine, I just can't help but think about you. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Again, this is actually the song. I gave it a 8 out of 10. Another, once again, vibes completely for the ladies. I feel like Gunna's also at his best. Gunna's music is best when he's talking about cars, clothes, and hoes. Don't get me wrong, but it's also when he's like kind of in his bag, kind of in his feelings bag. You feel me? Like he a little sappy. You feel me? I feel like that's also like one of the best versions of Gunna that we have. And he shows a lot on this album. This album is not your typical Gunna album. Like I said, like it's a lot of different. And on the album, he also mentions that he's gone internationally. You feel me? Like he's bigger than just America and he's bigger than just Atlanta. Like he's international now and he's such a megastar. The 3 Afrobeat artists that I mentioned earlier, he's really showing this and he's really getting into his bag as far as like a different sounding type of Gunna. And I spoke to like, you feel me, 2 or 3 different people now and I've asked them, yo, have you listened to it? And everybody said that they have like the same, and it's really not that good. You feel me? It's not the best. And I'm letting them know like, I feel like this is a different version of Gunna that we're getting, and it's because he's in a different type of bag. He's in a different type of mode. Like this is not the same old Gunna that we've known from, you feel me, 2016, 2017, that era when he was dropping Drip Harder and DS3, you feel me? This is most definitely a much different Gunna than it was before. Endless was a 7.5 out of 10. I really liked in the song. It was like one interesting part where like he started talking about money and like the money sound effects started playing. That's the main thing that I remember about that song. So I felt like it was pretty good. I Can't Feel My Face featuring Nietzsche, 7 out of 10. Podcast, yo, Gunna was absolutely talking his shit on here. You feel me? He packed niggas up. He made turn niggas into a podcast, basically. That's also 8 out of 10 that I gave. Clubhouse, I gave it a 7 out of 10. It's a lot of 7 out of 10s on this. 7 out of 10 to 7.5s out of 10 to 8s on this album. I felt like I said, this is a different sounding Gunna, so it's not the typical Gunna that if I'm gonna go from like a gift to a curse, right? And if I'm gonna compare it to this, where to a gift and a curse, where I felt like each and every song on there was at minimum an 8, like literally from top to bottom, and then also One of One, like I said once again, where every song is damn near like a 7.5 to an 8. That's like the bare minimum. These songs obviously are not as good as those songs, and I feel like it's only because Gunna is now trying to find his sound in this new particular avenue that he's in. Satisfaction, yo, featuring Asake, 9 out of 10. I felt like Gunna was really spitting on this song. Let me see if I actually got any notes. Here we go. And the reason why I like this song so very much, the Satisfaction song, is because right from the beginning, Gunna is literally speaking about how he's no longer like doing what he's doing for other people. He's only doing it for the satisfaction of himself. And even in the lyrics, and I'll bring up the lyrics right now. I'm out here on this road. I'm searching for my own satisfaction. I'm selling across the goal, trying to protect my soul, keep me happy. And he like, as he goes further on and delves further on, like he lets you know, like, get rich, beat all the odds. Is it really ideal? Knew we would get out of poverty. I said I will. Bang my shit up. They tired of me. That's up. Oh, well, I think they actually skipped. Yo, genius. Y'all also need to do a little bit better on y'all's tracking. When y'all tracking, you feel me? Y'all's lyrics and all that, because y'all missed out on some of the lyrics that's on here. But him and Asake, like, they go crazy on this song. Like, even where Gunna says, guess that's life a sin. Wanna lose and built to win. And I just wanna win. Dot my I's and cross my T's. And I stood on my 10. Shot my dogs across the city, shit thicker than thin. Like, he's letting everybody know, like, yo, like, I'm really here. I'm still doing this. Like, regardless of what's going on, like, it's me. You feel me? Like, and I'm not doing this for y'all anymore. I'm doing this because I want to be bigger than what I've been known as, which is like, I guess, being a snitch or being a rat or whatever. Honestly, I'm in the 100%, I'm with Gunna. Like, for one, we should always make this about the music. It should not be about anything else. And regardless of what happened with the YSL case, which I hate actually bringing up, because that's none of my business. That's none of nobody else's business. Obviously, it's business because it's out there, but none of that should define what Gunna is, especially as far as it goes from his music and his discography. Fuck with your boy. I gave it 8.5 out of 10. It was some real spill, you feel me? I feel like Gunna was really just sitting there, just letting everybody know, like, yo, like, come fuck with me still, like, regardless of what's going on. And On Me, which is probably my favorite song on the whole entire track, yo. Some of the best Gunna that I could listen to, especially on this song, on this particular song. I feel like we got the best of both worlds as far as like Gunna, you feel me, talking about the cars, clothes, and hoes, which is what he's very good at, and then also Gunna spitting his real spill. And this song actually, if y'all remember, Banking on Me, she banging on me on the bank. I love it. You feel me? That this is kind of, it's not in the same realm, but it's most definitely what do you call, like a reference to that, you feel me? And in this song, even in this song, like he's saying, like, yo, it's everything's on me, like, put it all on me. Regardless, I want to take y'all to the top. I want to take everybody to the top. And if we fail, then it's all on me. Just put it all on me. And even in his lyrics where he says, on me, can't put trust in men, but put it all on me. And I feel like he even keeps on going with, if we ever fall, then it's all on me. I'm gonna take that risk and I'm gonna bet it all on me. Like, it shows his maturity as an artist. Like, regardless of how you feel, regardless of what happens, he's saying that, yo, just put it all on me, because he's betting on himself, because he believes in himself. You know, and I feel like that shows a lot of the confidence that Gunna has now and even as far as like when he first got out, like, You remember he was making YSL a whole lot of money because A Gift and a Curse, when Gunna came out of jail, it was banging. It was like one of the best, what was it, like one of the best albums of 2023. And I feel like he's now carrying that sentiment on to even now, like, yo, like just put it all on me, regardless of what's going on. By the way, Turbo went absolutely crazy on all the beats that he was on. All the producers went absolutely crazy on all the beats that they were on. So yeah, so I really that was probably my favorite song out of all the songs. I felt like it was just like a testament of to like where how far Gunna has come, and like can really resonate as far as like put it all on me, like put everything on me, because like sometimes, especially as like young men, like we want to take care of our families and things like that, and not that Gunna's literally saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna put everything on me. Like obviously, you feel me, he takes care of his family. Like let's be real, man's making millions. But I feel like I can also put myself into his shoes, like as far as even for my own family. Like I want y'all put everything on me. Like I want to be able to take us to the top. I want to be able to like create like generational wealth and do something more with my life so that we can all be better. You feel me, in the long run. Yo, shouts out to Gunna, man. I gotta put these on now because you feel me. I'm in that mode. You feel me? I'm in that Gunna mode right now. Rare Occasion, I gave it 8 out of 10. Um, Not the craziest song. You feel me? Like I said, Gunna has like his moments. You feel me? Where it's just cars, clothes, and hoes. This is another one of those. Made for this shit. Yo, another really good song. Another really good song, and I actually have some notes on it as well in here. I might need to take these off. Made for this shit, another really good song. I gave it an 8. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. CFWM. You feel me? Y'all can't with me. You feel me? I feel like this song was where Gunna was just popping his shit the most. Like, yo, I'm on top of the rap game. Y'all can't mess with me. Y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do that. I actually have some notes in here for y'all. This is an obvious call out, right? Like I said, he's just popping his shit to everyone. Like even the first lyrics, the first bar being, "They can't fuck with me. I shake the ground when I speak." And then he later goes on to speak on like how things are in the music industry and how it's so weird for him. You know, as saying, "It ain't ever gonna change. I can't go for nothing strange. I got dirt all on my name. I had to charge it to the game. But you gonna always know one thing. Oh, they can't fuck with me." And I think the most interesting part of this song in particular was the fact that any single time there was a cuss word, it would naturally bleep it out. And while I was listening to the song, I'm over here like, yo, like, am I listening to the explicit version? I literally had to go check. Because the song's not literally written out, and it's actually in like the coded letter form, like C F W M, right? So I felt like that was really good as far as like a really good touch, because typically I don't feel like artists have ever done that. That's the first time I've ever heard that in an actual song where every cuss word is literally bleeped out. Obviously I've done it in previous songs, but this is like a main staple in this song. CFWM a 9.5 out of 10. And then What They Thinking, I feel like this was, as far as every song goes, you feel me? This one had to have the best beat. I don't know what it is about Gunna and being on string instrumentals, like where the main instrument on a beat is like a string instrument, but Gunna always just goes crazy on each and every one of these beats. And that was actually the first song that I was playing originally. You feel me? And in this song, and I'm about to take these off because I can't see shit. You feel me? We get like the vibe, you feel me? I dress better than you. I get more money than you feel me, Gunna? And then also the semi-conscious Gunna, you feel me? Lyrics like, "My voice is a blessing in disguise. Pay attention, don't let your blessings pass you by. When you a chief, you get a tribe. If you don't get it, keep on trying." And I feel like that right there is like, yo, like just keep on doing what you're doing and everything's gonna end up working out. You feel me? Like regardless of what's going on, like you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? So I feel like I don't know, like that. It just hit different, like especially like I told y'all, like I genuinely really do like whenever Gunna is on a string instrumental where like the beat itself is like carried by like a guitar. Like what's another song that I could think, like even Sold Out Dates, like that's like a guitar riff. Like any song where there's like a guitar, like there's a million songs, like, you feel me, like with Gun on. I just hoping that you notice me. I'm in this time, baby. Sound like a star, baby. You feel me? Even like a song like that main is guitar. And I don't know what it is, but Gunna just goes crazy on a guitar, okay? On the guitar, with a guitar, or like even like a string, like a violin, anything that's on the wherever, as long as it's a string instrument, I feel like he just goes so crazy. And I know that's so like random, but I really do feel like that's really good. That's where he shines best on his songs. I don't know what it is. Showed him. Now this might be, not in my opinion, but this might be the actual best song on the actual album, as far as like Gonna just popping his shit the whole entire time. And I'm gonna just go over it's the whole verse actually. And I'm gonna just let y'all know it's literally the whole verse. Pass around and I carry it on, young Michael Vick. The draft done came and left, and no, I didn't get a pick. Like, yo, like, the draft done came around and ain't nobody really fucking with me no more. You feel me? Sell out arenas for sure. I got bitches in the pee pit. You gon' get it back. We gon' get back to it, and I said what I meant. I got big influence, and as big as it gets. Like Gunna's been saying this whole entire time in this whole entire album, that yo, he is international. He is the biggest right now. He is the best. Like, there's nothing that you can do. I'm official like papers. I'm official like the papers for the watch on my wrist. What residuals for this paper, how much I can get. I told you I wasn't just a John Doe. You know I'd risk it all tenfold. Niggas thought they weren't gonna need a backbone. And yo, like I said earlier in this video, 2023 when Gunna came out, he was low-key making a lot of money for YSL. He was low-key the backbone, you feel me? Especially because nobody else in YSL actually dropped any money, dropped any music that was good. Thought there was no more left to eat, but I showed him. Cause like, yo, and he's literally just popping his shit. Like, regardless of what y'all thought I was gonna fall off. Y'all thought because of these rumors and all these snitching allegations came out, y'all thought that I was gonna fall off. Like, nah, bro. Nah, I'm still here. I'm still gonna do what I do, you feel me? And I'm still gonna make this shit popping regardless of what's going on. So I really felt like Gunna really, he really went so crazy on this whole entire album. And I hope that everybody takes a second to like really give it a listen, and to like not judge it off the first listen. Because obviously, like I said earlier in this review, is that this is not the typical Gunna that we've gotten over. I'm about to put the shades back on. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm just feeling the shades. It's just very vibey. But I hope that like nobody really looks at this body of work and say, oh no, this is not the regular Gunna that I'm used to, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Like, no, take your time out to really sit down and delve deep. I think this is one of Gunna's most interesting albums as far as it goes. It might not be his best album, but it's most definitely his most interesting album. And in these last 3 years of the 3 albums that he's dropped, I don't think that it's the best. I think A Gift and a Curse is most definitely first. One of One, I feel like, is number 2, and then this is number 3. But to be honest, between this and One of One, it could be, you feel me? It could be swapped, you feel me? As far as each and every song goes. And of course, he also has 2 songs at the end of the album. He also has 2 songs at the end of the album that I'm pretty sure everybody's heard, which is Won't Stop and Him All Along. Won't Stop is obviously, yo, it's a really good song, right? I feel like it's a mixtape song. And if y'all don't know, I used to make basketball mixtapes. So I feel like it's like the perfect mixtape as far as like sports goes. For like a sports mixtape, I feel like it's pretty good, right? And then Him All Along, you know, Him All Along. You feel me? It's a really good song. Overall, I really want to give this album an 8. I want this album 8. 8 for the great Wunna. You feel me? Shouts out to Wunna Gunna. Y'all let me know down below how y'all felt about this album. Y'all let me know if y'all felt like this album was trash. Was it good? I feel like this album was very interesting. Like I said, I feel like this was different. I feel like we got a different type of Gunna. And honestly, I want Gunna to continue on to this pace where he's at right now, because who knows? We could be talking about Gunna being the GOAT of Atlanta, you feel me, as far as the rap goes, in a few years, if he keeps on going on this generational run that he's been on. Because he has not missed with any of his albums yet since he's gotten out. And honestly, that's extremely hard, you feel me, for rappers nowadays. especially in today's age where a rapper's lifespan is, shoot, 6, you feel me, maybe to like 2 years at most, a year and a half at most, where Gunna has consistently been in the talks of being one of the best rappers from Atlanta since what, like 2016, 2017? Shit, maybe even a little bit earlier than that. So y'all let me know down below how y'all felt about the album. If y'all want me to review any more albums, if y'all felt like I did a very good job, then let me know. I love y'all so very much, you feel me? I'm gonna keep on dropping different types of videos for y'all, you feel me? I like doing this. This is very interesting. This is very different. You feel me? It's been your friendly neighborhood Phantom, and I'm going Ghost.